CQS. We all know that CQS is now 13 years old. It was developed by the Law Society and incepted back in 2010. And it was brought about to bring assurance to the lending communities as to the quality and integrity of member practices. And I'm sure that on occasions you've been on the other side of transactions where you perhaps may not have seen the same level of quality and integrity as you would like to see. And that's also something that the Law Society have been conscious of, and as have the lenders over that 13-year period. So there's always been a certain, I suppose, lack of credibility of the standard on the basis that it's been largely a paper-based exercise for that period of time, with the majority of practices being accredited or re-accredited based on a paper application form with very little further verification of the standard actually being in practice. So this has been something that has been, an awareness for a long time. And only on occasions has there been a desktop review of practices where they've needed to supply some, additional information. But largely it's been a paper-based exercise. When I was appointed to the Lexel panel back in 2013, there were conversations taking place then about bringing some kind of verification process into place for CQS. But of course, with I think at the height of the accreditation, there was about 3,500 practices accredited. It's quite a logistical task to bring about some kind of assessment. Avoiding HMLR requisitions. So this is a new requirement that was brought in the 2022 Core Practice Management Standard, and that is that you must have procedures in place to reduce the avoidable requisitions from HMLR. So, to use checklists to check that, there's an aid memoir to make sure that we're, cross-referencing documents, that the transfer, has Tracy with an E in it, and the mortgage deed has Tracy without an E in it. Who's making this check? So what do your procedures look like? So everybody tells me that, we do something, but I've not seen many lots of documentation that actually set out, this is how we do it, this is who does it, and this is where it's recorded, for example, and this is what we're looking for. So key area of non-compliance there.